I recently received a message on Instagram from some guy saying, "Hey Spencer, I'm currently overweight but I want to bulk up." I told him to send me a picture of himself. The guy was carrying enough extra weight to survive a whole winter in Antarctica. YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Spencer. Now in this video, we're going to discuss if I had 1 month to go from overweight to ripped, what would I do? Number 1, what method would I follow? Would I bulk up or would I cut? I would do neither. I would follow a protocol called body recomposition. Now, some of you guys are probably going to be wondering, "Oh, Spencer, what's a body recomposition?" A body recomp is essentially where you're burning body fat while also building muscle mass at the same time. So if you're overweight, I would highly suggest you follow a body recomposition. You burn body fat while also building muscle mass at the same time. So how exactly do you execute the body recomp? Number 1, you want to be making sure that you're consuming a slight deficit of calories, alright? Now I would say that an appropriate amount of calories to be in a deficit would be around 200 calories to start off with. So let's say my maintenance was like 3,000. Let's say I'm overweight right now and my maintenance calories is 3,000. I would aim to be at a slight deficit of 200. So every single day I would be looking to consume around 2,800 calories. By being in a slight deficit, it will allow your body to burn more calories than it consumes, which will allow you to burn body fat. And it also means that your body will start using the actual fat stores that you have on your body to build muscle mass. Because you have to think of your body as like a tank engine, right? Instead of adding more fuel to burn, we're going to be using the fuel that's already in the tank to build muscle mass. So we're going to be using our fat stores on our body to build muscle mass instead of adding in more calories to try and build muscle, alright? That's the whole framework around a body recomposition. Number 2, what kind of workouts would I follow in order to go from overweight to ripped? I would simply start off with a 4-day workout split. I would do upper lower, rest, upper lower, rest. That's what I would do. So I would follow an upper lower split. You want to be making sure that you're training for hypertrophy. Oh Spencer, what's hypertrophy? Hypertrophy is essentially just building muscle mass, alright? So you want to be making sure that you're training heavy around the 8 to 12 rep range so that you're able to build muscle mass, alright? Once you start training above 12 reps or 15 as a maximum, you'll start training for stamina and muscular endurance, which is not what we're trying to do. Like, we're trying to build muscle mass and get ripped, alright? So I'm going to be making sure that I follow a 4-day workout split, upper lower, while also training relatively heavy. And that's how we're going to be building up our muscular base. We are going to be focusing on compound movements such as the bench press, the squat. We're going to be focusing primarily on compound movements as these have the greatest return on investment when it comes to building muscle mass while also burning calories, alright? So just to summarize, we're going to be following a 4-day workout split, upper lower, rest, upper lower. We're going to be training heavy in the 8 to 12 rep range to stimulate muscle growth, and we're going to be focusing primarily on compound movements. Right? So we've covered diet and the workout. Now, another factor that we have to consider is cardio. How much cardio should you be doing if you want to go from overweight to ripped? To start off with, we're not going to be doing any high intensity interval training. We're not going to be doing any of that. Oh, Spencer, why shouldn't I do high intensity interval training like running? Because that will burn muscle mass. High intensity interval training is very demanding on the body and will cause you to burn muscle mass, which is not what we're trying to do. Like, we're trying to preserve and build muscle mass, alright? So what should you do instead? You should do low intensity interval training. Walking. Every single day you should aim for around 10,000 steps and slowly build that up to 15,000 steps, alright? That's going to allow us to slowly burn off the body fat that we have. And then outside of cardio, another factor that we have to consider is sleep. How much sleep should you be getting if you want to transform your physique? You want to aim for at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Why? Because when you sleep, that's when you build muscle tissue. When you sleep, that's when your body is able to rest and recover. If you don't recover, how can you expect to grow? How can you expect to grow when you don't recover? Instead of spending all of your time on Netflix, late at night, put the phone down and go to bed. That extra hour of sleeping could potentially be the difference between you building a decent physique and an amazing physique. Plus, having that extra hour of sleep will also allow you to be more productive during your waking hours. So sleep is good for everything, you know what I'm saying? So make sure that you're getting at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep if you want to optimize your training and build an amazing physique, alright? And last but not least, consistency. You have to be consistent if you want to transform your life and transform your physique for the better. Like I always say, if you're not consistent with anything, then you should not expect amazing results. I've been working out now for like 5 years now. Almost 6 years. Do you think I built this physique by just sitting around and eating whatever I want? Do you think I built this physique by just being lazy? Do you think I built this physique by just playing video games all the time? I put in the work, and that's what you have to do if you want to transform your physique. That's what you have to do if you want to transform your life. That's what you have to do if you want to transform your family's life. You have to put in the daily work and you have to be consistent. If you grind, you'll succeed. If you do nothing, you'll stay the same, G. Stay cold and never stop grinding.